some better chairs.
Oh my, Jesus.
Damn, I'm gonna be done scooping before you get here.
Well, my wheel got hijacked a few episodes before.
All right,
Hey,
we're
yes.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
evening.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 2 Brown Dots.
Yes.
I'm Jayla.
And I am Nicole.
And we are
the 2 Brown Dots.
Oh, maybe I should bring this closer. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what you did? You killed the game on that.
Thank you. Because you were like, I don't know what you were doing earlier. But
I was killing the game. Oh my god.
Yep. Killing the game all the time.
Killing the game all the time.
Okay. Today's episode is a hot sugar. And just a reminder, hot sugar basically is just diving a little deeper, a little more dramatic.
Deep.
We're talking social media today.
Yes, we are.
So, Michelle, can you set this sugar ablaze?
Oh!
Burn it up.
Yes, I can burn it up.
Work it out.
Hot sugar. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah.
Share your own.
Yes.
What's some positives that you had out of social media? Maybe a few negatives.
Social media. Well, I would like to say that with us talking about social media, we are really trying to get across the fact that social media should be like an asset to your life. You know, it shouldn't be something that you live by. You want to own your social media, not have social media own you.
Yes.
You don't want that.
Get that in all caps in your brain.
Yes. Like, there's more to the world than scrolling through your phone. And if you find yourself brainlessly going through your feed, like, for hours, like, it happens. It just really happens. Like, say you really just have no shit to do for a day.
Yeah.
You get sucked into the IG, man, and TikToks. And
right.
Yeah, definitely, like, YouTube's kind of different because, I mean, like, there's some movies on there, so that's cheating.
Yeah. That's cheating.
Yeah, like, if you really want to earn your stripes, stay on Facebook for a good 2 hours. Like, that is, maybe you need some more balance in your life. So, with that being said, like, positives that have came out of my social media, like, efforts, I probably should start that, like, I live under a rock. Like, if it wasn't for my businesses, I really would not post anything at all on social media. I probably wouldn't even have a Facebook if, like, I didn't have any kind of, like, marketing I was doing for, like, my business. I do like to see what's going on in, like, my friends and family's lives and everything, but I rarely comment, you know. I'm one of those people that's just a liker. I like a heart. Yeah. So positives for me for the most part, because especially since I do live under a rock and I can become a very busy, like, woman, and, you know, sometimes I just get overwhelmed with social interaction. So I like having social media as a positive in my life, in a way of people can still keep track of me, you know, like my friends, my family, my fans, you know, my clients, like, at least y'all know, like, oh, Michelle's she's still doing the damn thing, you know?
Right, yeah.
So that, my experiences with social media, like, in that way has been a positive, because it just, you know, a lot of people say that, like, Facebook, like, has a lot of drama.
Yeah, well, see, I like to think of Facebook as a very personal space. I really don't know what inspires that out of Facebook, but it just comes across very personal, and I don't know, maybe that's what makes it so dramatic or traumatic, is that people are posting literally personal things about their lives, and they're putting it out there for people that they chose to follow. Or they chose to be friends with, and those friends are the ones that are, you know, blowing things out of proportion. So I mean,
I think that's people, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think people who say there's a lot of drama on Facebook is people that just have a lot of drama around them anyway. And so they're just like AWOL to the bullshit in a way. Like, I'm not going to fuck with that. But all in all, most of their life probably has a lot of drama.
Right.
So their perspective might be a little filtered. Like, and like it has like some sort of filter over it that's like anything that seems to go out of place.
Yeah.
You know, is drama and stuff.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, to like piggyback off what you were saying as far as like not always having the inspiration to really post anything if you didn't have your businesses.
Yeah.
I can really understand that because I don't feel like there's anything exciting going on in my life. There's nothing really worth posting.
I'm breathing.
Yeah, like I got to wake up today, which I mean, of course that's something to be grateful about, posting things that you're grateful for, but it's just kind of, there's nothing really exciting going on in my life. If there's nothing exciting going on in my life, then it's not really worth the time to put on social media. I would want, like, whether good or bad, I would want someone to actually take the time to read it. And if what they're reading is, I ate grilled cheese today.
Right. See,
it doesn't sound very exciting, but how can I make this grilled cheese really exciting and take the time to
have value to it?
Yeah, like have attention to detail.
So you totally made me think about, like, so I'm choosy with like who I even like interact with, like as a best friend or like as like in my life daily. I'm very choosy on who I freaking talk to.
Right.
Because either you get me or you don't, or I just don't have enough time to like really be patient, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, like, I'm just kind of like, I don't need to, like, I don't want to share the moments, like making the grilled cheese. I don't want to share that with the whole entire world. Sometimes I just want to share it with you, or sometimes I just want to share it with like a potential boyfriend or something like that.
Right.
Like, I just want to have a moment that's real. Yeah. And not like
picked apart.
Yeah, picked apart. And like waiting for engagement, like likes, who's gonna share it, you know? And then I hate like feeling like I failed. Like, okay, let me put it this way. I hate feeling like I made a post and it's a really fucking great post, okay? It's got all the colors, it's got all the words, it's got all the shiny things that somebody should like this post about.
Yeah.
And there's nobody that cares about it. You know, like, you know that heartfelt post, like, people get in their feelings sometimes.
Yes.
Put your shit out there. Nobody likes it.
Oh
Nobody gets
gosh.
it. Like, and I put that in a dramatic term. I haven't had it be that devastating before at all. But it's like, I didn't get the engagement that I thought I was supposed to have for this post. So I get a little bit like, oh, nobody cares. You know?
I can understand that because we talked about that before, that some of the things of what we've been posting on social media, we can see what gets more interaction and what doesn't. And it's kind of like
selfies.
Yes, selfies, or a lot of dancing, or
dancing. I was about to say booty pics.
Yeah, I was gonna say showing our body.
Yeah.
It just depends on like what it is, but sometimes I'm just kind of like salty about things that, like, if I post this video of like a little more revealing of my body, it gets more out of this really heartfelt, inspirational, motivational words that I put on here.
So today, Jayla is drinking honey vanilla chamomile tea.
Yes, and we are taking criticism seriously. I didn't purchase this mug specifically for 2brownDots. I brought this mug
Because it was suggested that
I stopped
Jayla
drinking out of a water bottle.
Yeah.
You guys aren't down with the water bottle, so Jayla has upgraded. And
Hi, Joe.
Hey, sister.
We need that kind of criticism, though.
Yes.
We'll take it from her. Hell yeah.
Anyways, yes.
So social media for me, positive experience, keeping in the loop with friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Negative experience would be whenever you know, so last year I had a friend that fucked up. Like, he just fucked up, and he was on the news, and there was an article about it, everything. Well, he was actually not only a friend, but also a client of mine whenever it came to bands. I was consulting him in his business as a producer and trying to make him, like, just get on track and have some systems in place for him to be successful as a producer. Yeah. Well, you know, months and months go by, and it was a short run with this client in particular. But you know, we would skate every once in a while, go skateboard and stuff, and I just fucked up, man, totally fucked up. And the thing is whenever I'm working with a client, not only am I doing business stuff, I'm getting to know them personally as well. This guy was a friend first, you know, like he wasn't, and it wasn't like we were talking every day, but you get a glimpse into people's like lifestyles. So, you know, at the time he just wasn't focused on the right things, and like I said, he fucked up, and people started bashing him like online, and I was one of the first ones to say he fucked up, but there's no reason, like, social media, like, this is the dark side of social media, because I literally whenever I was voicing my opinion about this incident that this guy did, I literally had someone say, go kill yourself, because he should kill himself, and if you are gonna defend him, you should go kill yourself too. Right. Now, I'm a fucking grown-ass woman. This happened last year. Mm-hmm. So I was definitely not going to go kill myself. Yeah. It was an eye-opener. Not an eye-opener, because I always knew there was, like, nasty things like that you could say to someone. I don't think like that, so it just doesn't come to my forefront. But first of all, how I responded to that person was, I'm so sorry that after everything else I've said in this conversation, that's what you go to. That's just disappointing, because I had more faith in your character. Like, I said something along those lines. But it was just to think about it in the essence that someone could even say that. Yeah. You know, and you might be questioning, well, what the fuck did the guy do? Maybe he should go kill himself. You're the problem. In my opinion, you're the fucking problem. Right. And I got called names. I got trolled a little bit, and which was nothing. All I did was delete the bitch. Like, after that, it was just like a fuck. I didn't even do what that guy did to go to jail, because he ended up going to jail. All I said was that I knew better from what was only being said on the media. Mm-hmm. And this is a small scale. I'm not talking, I always bring up the president, because I'm just like, that was a fucking fiasco. But like, it's like small scale shit.
Yes. I just kind of look at it more so as like, you were just getting all the backlash just by association. Mm-hmm. And
that's exactly what it was.
Not wishing any hate on any person, including him. Just saying that you were guilty by association. And it's like, that's not even, this isn't one of those situations to really dive into it in that way. So it was just kind of unfair and inappropriate to really try to take frustrations out. That person doesn't know you. They don't know him. No. And they just don't know anything about what was actually going on to really vocalize that.
That's it. Like, that's so the thing with social media that I learned, especially after that instance, is like, if I have a problem with somebody, which in that instance, I didn't have a fucking problem. Yeah. You know, or if I feel like I have some sort of connection with a person online. Yeah. That is deeper than just fucking Facebook or Instagram or whatever the hell you use, like social media wise, DM that person, call that person, text message that person directly. Because if I really felt that way, like if in future, if you really feel the way that you feel about this person, like, no, he fucked up, but we can get through this, or no, I don't agree with what you said, and I really don't need anybody else's opinion. I just want to make sure you and I are straight. Yeah. You talk to that person directly. You don't really need anybody else's engagement, because what you're impacting is whenever I comment on things like that, I'm wanting to impact the person who made the post. Yes. DM them and be polite about it. If you're trying to fight, you're going to get a negative response. But whenever it comes to social media and the dark side of it, you know, like you're gonna risk having people telling you to kill yourself, bully you, troll you, and report your account because you're posting shit that everybody can see. If you have a problem with somebody, or if you have something to say, you need to talk to them directly. Social media shouldn't be your prime root cause.
Yeah. And especially if you don't actually know that person personally, then it really just speaks a lot of volume to yourself that, you know, there's something in you, there's something negative in you that's making you express it and project it onto other people. And it's important to not do that. Recognize what makes you upset. Why did me posting about this lip gloss upset you so much that you had to put hate on me? Maybe figure out, okay, what about that lip gloss? What is it about this person or that lip gloss that I don't like? Maybe it's the brand. Maybe they're just maybe they test on animals and I don't like that that she's using products by a company that tests on animals. I'm gonna not follow this. You got to really dive deep into it before you just go like flipping out. Just be kind. You're obviously going through something that would make you have negativity towards somebody. So just go figure it out on your own and stop dragging other people down with you. It's really not needed. So next question, Michelle.
Oh shit.
How much do you let business marketing take over your life?
Not much. I really don't. I literally am like, I'm going to pay Facebook to run my ads and that's it. Like, yeah, I don't want to do social media more than I freaking have to. Like, I wish my marketing was actually me setting up a desk or a table at all the festivals I can get my hands on. And then I talk to my potential clients. I would much rather have some weird fitness challenge. Like, okay, if you can do like 100 push-ups in less than like 10 minutes, then you get like a free month with my 90-day challenge. How does that sound? Like, I would love to do that. That would be
awesome.
Dude. Like, I would much rather do that than run ads because as a trainer, I don't want to spread myself too thin. So I'm not over here trying to get 100 clients right now. If I run an ad for my fitness business, I have open enrollment for 10 people at a time. Like, I'm not playing around. I'm trying to get people results, you know?
Yes.
So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my schedule shit. And then if I have to do anything more, I'm like already looking into someone like running my own like social media. And the thing is, it's like, it's not hard. It's just like, I struggle with like social anxiety. So I don't want to, the more social interactions I have to deal with, the less I can really be me because I have to recharge.
Yes.
Yeah. This is it.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because I don't like seeing repeated ads over and over. And I know that like large companies or brands will just repeat an ad over and over and over again. Eventually I'm just kind of over it. And then I've had to like block ads because I'm just because I like this brand doesn't mean I want to see this particular ad for 2 years worth of my life. Not that that's happened, but that's just, it can get really intense and sucked in.
Yeah.
You could just get sucked in. You'll end up clicking on something you weren't trying to click on. And now you're that's what I did in college. I was procrastinating.
I love that.
Procrastinating by searching for stupid things.
Procrastinating.
Yes.
I was over here procrastinating.
Yes. I was trying to find this article, but then I ended up on this article that was talking about like donuts, and then the donuts led to this awesome nail polish called Donuts.
Than my English exam.
Right. Oh my gosh, like this is so much more interesting. Can I just write about donuts?
But like seriously though.
Like come on.
Donuts.
Yes. So it just business marketing can get real excessive in my eyes.
Yeah.
So it is important to just kind of limit it. I think that having a 3-day schedule is really healthy, especially for where we're at with our businesses, you know.
I would, if I had the mental capacity, I would go 5 days. I wouldn't do every day. I would just do something like daily, especially if like my fan base was like maybe like larger and very active, because I know the more I'm putting myself out there, the more I'm learning like what I do tend to come off of or do
tend to come off as is a very inspirational figure.
Yeah.
I'm on a very small scale right now, but I do know I inspire others. So if I had the mental capacity, I would do 5 days because every day is different for someone, and maybe what I post that day, it would brighten my followers' day, you know, like something. But right now it's just like spiritually, you don't want none.
Last question of this episode. We're thinking part 2, guys. Let us know what you think. Okay, I mean, it's gonna happen. She just gave me a look. It's happening. We're doing
that
a part
was like the most subtle look ever, because I had so many thoughts go through my mind, like, we're gonna do a part 2 whether or not you guys like it.
Okay.
So, Michelle, what opportunities has social media presented to you in regards to meeting new people, businesses, friendships? I can't read that last bit. Dating, and something about wise. Dating wise. Sorry. There we go. Yes. What opportunities has social media presented to you?
Social media has presented a lot of opportunities, especially whenever I go back to my band management, because all I would do is just sit on Facebook and literally DM like all those like the band pages and stuff, and get the information, email, call if I got the numbers off of there as well.
Right.
So business wise, fucking flourishing because of social media platforms. Now, whenever it comes to friendship and stuff, I've just been able to stay in contact. And, like, it's a nice icebreaker, like, especially, like, if you go out somewhere and you just meet someone, you hit it off.
Yes.
And you're, like, say it's another chick, you know, I'm not into women or anything. So it's, like, a platonic friendship or whatever. And, like, you just click. And it's like, oh, my God, girl, like, we should totally go work out together. Oh, my God, when do you come out here? I'd like to see you again. Like, friendship-wise, it's a nice icebreaker. Also, safety-wise is cool, too. To be like, hey, can I add you on Snapchat? Hey, can I get you on Facebook? What throws me off is whenever people are like, I don't have any of that. And I'm like, what am I supposed to give you my social security number now?
Because you ain't getting my phone number.
Like, oh, that's too bad. You can't walk away or you're an asshole. You're such an asshole.
Yeah, you can't walk away. I probably like, you want my email? I kid you not. I would be that type of girl. Like,
I love that.
I'm just going to give you my email and then, you know,
I resort to a Post-it. I'll write it down like, well, here's my Facebook and my stuff if you want to get in contact with me.
You just want to casually be on there.
Like, if you change your mind.
Right. If you change your mind and you feel that social media is worth it in order to talk to me, please make a social media account on all platforms. Please. Just so you and I can connect.
Active Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, I don't know what my dog...
I was just thinking about that.
She's been going after this like all day.
What's on
Say it! She got it! So, Jayla, you've got to fill me in on like what the hell, like how do you feel about social media? Like, have you had good experiences or bad experiences? Like, what were they like?
I think that for the most part, I've had really good experiences. I feel that if there's anything I could label bad, I think that you and I have experienced a lot of lately is tagging. We're really navigating the whole tagging lifestyle, and I don't want to put it out there as if like that's bad, but it is something that we have acknowledged. Because
for engagement purposes, we can't keep tagging people all the fucking time. Right. Like, I can't keep tagging you specifically all the fucking time because I have a certain type of following. You have a certain type of following.
Yes.
And Facebook and algorithms come into play. It's just kind of
interaction wise, it does like do some things. Now, on personal account, my personal Facebook account, I have experienced a lot of tagging in regards to not with Michelle, but like with other friendships and things. And depending on what's going on, it can get really excessive. It gets really excessive. And then at that point, it's like, well, I wanted to post my post, but I can't. But at that point, it's like, well, the story's been told about 4 times by 4 other people who are posting the exact same picture. So.
That's where you get fucked up because somebody else already shared, and it's like, well, damn it, if I wanted to be the first one to do it, right.
And so at that point, then the next time you hang out with your friends or your staff or something, it's a race against who's gonna get it up on Facebook first because.
Like I'm so
Stress.
I'm so happy like you and I are the way that we are, because I could text you and just be like, Jayla, I'm gonna post something, like I'm gonna post it, I'm gonna tag you and everything. Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, great.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
What are you doing? She's on social media while we're doing our social media hot sugar for 2brownDots.
Yeah.
The tagging can get really excessive, and
Yes.
not to say that really classifies it as like a negative, to know that there's a lot of people that care about me, to want to and support me, that would want to like be seen with me on the internet. But it is something to a point that sometimes I want to be the one to post about my life and not somebody else post about my life. So that's that. Interactions with people, that's one negative, those experiences that I've had. But then there's also like my own mental in regards to negative experiences, and my own mental has really taken a toll. I mean, it gets to a point where it's time to like, all right, let's limit this. Let's see, when I wake up in the morning, let's not hop right on to social media, any platform, any one of them.
I almost get this gut feeling like,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah. It kind of feels like when I wake up, it kind of feels like if I don't, I'm missing something. Mm-hmm. If I don't get on there, then I'm missing something, and it's important to just let it go. I have to let that go. I'm not missing anything. Those people are living their lives, and they're still going to be living their lives, doing their thing,
Right.
in an hour when it's an appropriate time.
Can you tell me how much you let business like marketing take over your life? Like, speaking of no chill.
Yes. So just like we were talking about earlier, I don't like excessive ads. I cannot take it. I've never even dabbled with business marketing a whole lot, as far as like companies running my media. I haven't really thought to do that, but like Michelle had said, about relatively 3 days a week is what she does. And that's kind of what I try to stick to as well. I try to think about hashtags. Mm-hmm. I think about hashtags a lot to see if that gets what that does. And I don't know. I want to make sure that as far as business, thinking of business side, but also still thinking of personal, I still want to make sure that what I'm posting is something that I believe in. But as far as trying to like promote it, I'm just not with it on there. I just like talking to people, but I'd rather talk to them in person and not in a business-esque setting.
Yeah, like, so whenever I like talk to my leads like offline, the first thing I ask is like, can we Zoom or can we call? Mm-hmm. You know, because I really want to take that phase out of the social media. Like, it really filters a lot. It's like I want the actual human interaction as well.
Yeah. And emphasis, like I had said, like on taking it out of the business side of it. I just, working at my full-time job, things have gotten really like, how can I put it?
Kiss my ass.
No, it's not like that. No, it's just
me.
At my full-time job, there's just a lot that I do sitting at my desk. And so when it comes time for interaction, like actual interaction with human beings and everything, it's like, well, I have to get all this stuff done. So once it's time to talk to an actual person, I struggle with my time of how much I can spend talking to them, because if I spend too much time, then I get behind on other things.
Dude.
But I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be that way. I enjoy the interaction with people when it's not in a business setting. Yeah. Like when we hang out at bars and, you know, we're going to dinner and we get to have an in-depth conversation with our waitress. Like those are times that I really enjoy talking to people. Being on social media, everything's kind of just left up to interpretation a lot of times because it's just all in writing. So it's important to just decipher through that, especially if it's family and friends. I can really read them better than if it were a stranger that were saying something.
So how has social media like given you more opportunity with like your business, friendships, like dating? Like, how has social media like given you more freedom or opportunity?
Yes. Well, opportunity wise, it really allows me to look at, I don't want to say compare, but get inspired by the other influencers that are out there, because I didn't discover really like makeup on YouTube, the beauty community. I didn't really discover that until after high school, after I graduated. So I really haven't been interactive just in that regard very long. And then on top of just being an influencer, a beauty blogger myself, I really have only been doing this about 2 years. A year, really. Yeah. And then friendship wise, I have friends that are in all places. We've got a friend, Michelle and I both have a friend in Oregon. I've got family in Atlanta. So there's just opportunity just in that regard of being able to connect with all of them just through social media, just to see what they're up to other than a phone call. So, that's how I think of it with friendships. And then as far as dating, I got off all those dating apps because it gets really overwhelming. I don't know. I got off of them because they overwhelmed me because of the interaction that I was getting was just a lot of the negative things, especially if profiles don't match up. What time is it?
It's 5:09.
Okay.
Y'all, we got a reservation.
We gotta go.
We gotta
wrap it up. So
what was your favorite part of the episode of Jayla?
My favorite part has to definitely just be sharing our positives and negatives. We have a lot of social media
stuff.
Yes. So, I think the hot sugar itself is just like my favorite part, because social media is just,
God damn it. Sorry.
Social media is just really crazy. It can be so up and down and just all over the place, and it's important just to make sure you're always spreading love and not hate.
Oh my gosh, can you say that again?
Make sure you're spreading, I'm gonna say it over here.
Okay.
Make sure you're spreading love and not hate. Okay? Michelle.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of today's hot sugar?
I get nervous every time you're like, Michelle. I have a question.
I do that with a lot of people, and I didn't realize it makes their heart beat.
It does, because I'm like, I'm in trouble.
I do that with everybody. I need to stop doing that, I guess. Oh, or should I?
No, don't stop. I need to get used to it. I'm scared. My favorite part of this episode was probably talking about the dark side of social media, because I don't think we talk about it enough.
It's burning. It's ablaze. It's insane.
That's literally, like, I just like bringing awareness to things that are a little bit more controversial and taboo and hard to talk about. So I hope that opened the door for at least some people who watch us or listen to us to keep in mind as they do post, and as they, kind of want to block out the haters.
Yes.
So it's just,
and it's a continued topic.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We have a couple other things that we wanted to talk about, guys, but we are out of time. We got to go.
We're out of time.
So to wrap it up,
follow 2brownDots.
Follow 2brownDots.
Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube if you're not already watching.
And Spotify and Google Podcasts.
Oh my God.
And there's like 6 other platforms that I can't think of.
Yeah, I don't know where my ass is really on the internet right now. I just feel like there's a lot.
We're everywhere. So come check us out.
Being us.
And you can find Sphynx Nicole.
Yes.
And Bopd on all the same platforms. Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Yay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Keep killing the game, guys.
Kill the game all the time.
Kill the game all the time.
We're scooting out.
We're gonna scoot out. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go.
We really gotta go. I know we have to go. We could call them and say 5:40.
No, let's just show up.